Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-October 2019 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Taurus, before I get started, I just want to say I'm extended the deadline for entering for the Casanova Tarot giveaway that I'm doing. If you want a deck of the cards I'll be using for your reading, go ahead and check the description box to see on how you can enter a chance to win. I am extending the deadline to November 1st since I got so many messages about late entries and everything like that, so don't worry guys, it's extended to November 1st, okay? So let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. This isn't going to resonate with every single Taurus. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my guides prioritize the messages I provide during this reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, Taurus, I suggest checking your Rising, Moon, and your Venus signs because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more than your Sun sign. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here as well if you're interested in a Taurus. Just keep in mind that, you know, if I'm describing a scenario and you feel like the roles should be reversed, please feel free to flip the roles. Because this is a Taurus reading, I will make the, Taurus the main subject of the reading. We all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. So, if I'm saying masculines or feminines, I'm referring to the energies, not the sex. If anything is sex or gender specific, I will let you know. Alright, Taurus, let's get started. Okay, Taurus, I don't know why. I feel like I picked up on this for you guys before, but I heard red velvet. So you could be wearing red velvet, or you have like red velvet furniture, but I was really seeing the cake. I don't know if you bake some bomb-ass red velvet, or you like red velvet flavored cakes or something like that, but that's a confirmation for someone regarding something. Maybe you've made red velvet cake for someone before and they really thought it was bomb. I don't know. Red velvet was strong. So I don't know, maybe you got like a red velvet lotion or a scented body wash or something, but this is going to be a spread for how someone thinks about you, what they feel about you, what they like about you and what they don't, and that they may not be communicating at this time. You guys may be in a relationship, you may not be talking. This is just from whatever they need to say that maybe they haven't said or communicated. So let's get this started. Ooh. Wow. Okay. A lot of air. A lot of air. Wow. Okay, Taurus. In the background, we have the devil energy. So you could be involved with a Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. But this is what I'm really getting strongly is a karmic bond right now, or someone feels like they're bonded to something. Honestly, what I feel strongly from this is some sort of an obsession, whether that's you, Taurus, or it's someone else. Someone can't stop thinking about you. Someone cannot keep you off of their mind. And honestly, Taurus, I don't know if this person has the best intentions with what the energy they're in right now. There's a lot of worry, there's a lot of stress, and I feel like this is someone you may have been a little bit cold with or very direct with, because it's almost as if they had two sides to themselves that you could never figure out. One side was, a very attractive, charming, alluring type of side to them. Maybe they were very good with their words. Maybe they're very attractive physically. But what they didn't show you was a darker side, a shadow side to themselves that I'm getting for some of you maybe this, I don't know why I'm getting this energy that you may have felt like this person tricked you somehow, or this person is manipulating or trying to, I don't know, Taurus, what this trickery is about. Or someone feels that way, that someone led someone on to believe that they were someone when they were completely something else. I'm almost getting the sense of, like, I just can't get you out of my head. And it's starting to go from, you know, growing of an attraction to almost an obsession. Let's see why the devil is in the background energy of this. Why is the devil here? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The background energy of this connection. Taurus, I do feel like someone, I'm going to say it completely, someone's a bit obsessed with you, and maybe you kind of recognized things were going a bit far, and you had to kind of set some boundaries. But let's see, it's kind of similar to the Scorpio reading, so I don't know, of last month, or last series, I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio, or if you have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Why is the devil here? Oh, okay, I found this card. This is meant to be something, because this is in the wrong deck, but Three of Wands. I feel like someone is manifesting something here. Someone that may, there's strong sexuality here. This could be a fire sign you're dealing with, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could have that somewhere in your chart. Oh, someone has a strong urge, okay? A very strong sexual urge, whether it's you, Taurus, or the other person. But I'm almost feeling like someone's trying to fight that sexual urge, or at least defend themselves from it. Almost as if like this sexual connection is so strong, so undeniable, and one of you is waiting on it to grow, to manifest. But the other one, I feel like, feels like there's something shady going on, and you refuse to indulge in this any further if it's just going to be, you know, a waste of your time. I almost feel a waste of, you know, just someone just trying to manipulate you, trying to play you just for a good time. That's not happening. But I'm almost feeling like someone's sending out this strong sexual energy, like spiritually, you know, energetically, that is like making you almost think about them, feel them, when you felt like maybe you were over this person, or maybe you cut them out. So why are they all of a sudden on your mind recently? It's because they have strong intentions of continuing something with you, Taurus. They have strong intentions of growing something with you. And I think it's going to be something they don't want to give up. I'm going to be honest. So that I'm taking as a clarifier, since it was in the wrong deck, but there it is. Let's get one more card for Taurus. Oh, yeah, definitely a fire sign. King of Wands. So this could be a Leo, it could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. I feel like they are not like, almost as if they're not showing you, like by like messaging you, by you know, DMing you, by trying to meet up with you. I almost feel like this person's showing a very cold side, maybe like a side that they may not be interested. But it's all a game, Taurus. Because look, we have the snake here. And I feel like it's as if they want to see, you know, if you will divulge in this temptation. If you will play this game with them. I don't know, I'm getting this strong sort of thing where it's like, okay, I'm not going to make it known that I'm attracted to Taurus, but I'm going to send that energy out there. Like as if you notice maybe they don't like your photos, or they don't reach out to you, or they don't comment on anything, or they don't send you a message, they don't call you, right? But they'll like watch your story. For some of you, I feel like you notice that. Or when you confront them about it, they're like, no, like that's not what's happening. But you know, it's like as if their actions speak louder than their words. I'm definitely getting a strong, you know, spying energy from this. As if they feel they want to make it look like they're not watching you, but they are. I'm getting a lurking energy, okay? Something where it's like they're trying to hide something in the grass. I think it's their passion. I think it's their will, their want for you, Taurus. But for some reason they want to play games. Let's see what this is all about. How they feel for you is the Queen of Swords. So this is, I'm getting two different groups for this. For some of you, I feel like this is them towards you. You know, being distant, being cold, not being very affectionate. But at the same time, like, look, this woman's naked, right? Again, regardless if it's a male or a female, I'm just referring to the images here. It's as if, like, they send different signals. It's almost very, very similar to your other reading. So check out the previous reading. But it's like, you know, they're showing you, like, maybe they're also just, like, randomly they'll text you something sexual or say something very flirtatious to you, and then when you divulge, when you open up, they're just quick to cut off again. Also, I'm seeing that red velvet there too, so some of you definitely could have red velvet furniture, or again, it's just a double confirmation for me there. Others of you, I feel like, Taurus, you're taking on this energy of the Queen of Swords, of, you know what, I'm not playing this shit anymore. I'm not playing these games. Come with me with the truth, or I'll cut you out. I'm here being courageous enough to tell you my truth, to speak my truth, and you better give me the same in return. And if you don't, you know, you're not going to get away with these. I don't know why I'm getting this, like, delusions, these manipulations, these back and forth, this game, and I'm done with it. And they feel like you're done with it. And they may be feeling like during this time you're standing your ground and you're establishing boundaries. Look, if we're going to make this work, then put some effort in it. If not, bye. Snip, snip. It's done. Some of you may have gotten a haircut recently, or like it changed your hair in some way, like a different color, but mainly like cut it shorter, or you got a trim. Buzzed it maybe for some of you. I don't know. But that's the energy. Some of you could have air somewhere in your chart. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What they think is the Knight of Swords. So they want to, you know, I feel like they feel your energy pulling away, or you establishing this boundary. Some of you, I feel like when you knock, they're going to try to buck, you know, to keep you back in, to still keep you engaged. I don't know, I'm seeing Black Beauty, or hearing Black Beauty. I don't know if you guys like that book or that movie, but I'm seeing that specifically with this horse right here. I think Black Beauty was a really fast horse, if I'm not incorrect. So I feel like they just want to come in fast to be like, no, Taurus, that's not that way. You know, once you really put the curtain on their ass, close it, it's like they want to come through now with the truth. Almost as if I just want, some of them, they may even say to you, like, I just wanted to see your reaction. Like, what? Okay, and there's my reaction, now what? You know? Or some of them, it's like they want to now start drama all of a sudden. As if like, whoa, Taurus, you're taking everything wrong. You're not, you know, you're just assuming. But it's like, how are you expecting me to do anything else if you're not showing me anything? how, you know, you expect me not to assume, but you're leaving me nothing to do but assume for some of you. Let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Taurus? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, because they want to work on it. It's kind of confusing to me because it's like, okay, you want to put the effort in now that I kind of established that I'm not joking around anymore? This could be someone at work. Maybe you work with this person. Or maybe this person's finally like wanting to, again, I'm seeing this like rose right here. It's almost as if they're coming quickly as an apology. Once you really, or maybe they're thinking you're expecting an apology. That, you know, you've been trying to work at this, you've been trying to see where they're coming from to bring any sort of light into this situation. And, you know, you're very close to just being like, fuck it, I feel like, for some of you. Or just even just being like, tell me the truth. I don't know, some of you guys met through church. That may ring a bell for someone. Or some spiritual group. Whether it's church, whether it's synagogue, whether it's Reiki, healing classes, I don't know. Some of you it's through spiritual groups. But you know, then it's all of a sudden they think they have to rush in super quickly to show that they are willing to put in the work. But again, with that devil energy in the background, I'd be careful, Taurus. I'd be careful. What they like the most about you is temperance. So you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. I also view temperance as Libra too as a reader for myself, so you could have Libra somewhere in your chart. But, you know, you bring this, I'm feeling like soothing. I don't know, maybe you have a very soothing voice. Some of you are really good at massages. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. Maybe you're masseuses. But it's as if you bring this sort of balance, this stability, this fortune in their life, where they may have felt, you know, out of balance, unsure. They knew they could hit up Taurus to tell them about all their problems, and you were there to just make things a lot better, to give them that guidance, to give them that peace of mind, to give them that peace of heart, and to really soothe them. Taurus, some of you, they really like your mouth. I don't know, your lips, maybe you have very nice lips, or you wear like a certain color of lipstick that they really like, or, you know, maybe, Taurus, you like the lipstick that they wear. Something about the mouth. I don't know. What does that mouth do? But it's just you're just this like calming, almost angelic presence in their life that they don't want to lose. They don't want to miss, you know. It's almost as if, Taurus, you're not playing games anymore. Before you were very forgiving, before you were very compassionate, before you were like, look, maybe they just had a bad day, maybe they were just, you know, I don't know, not themselves. And you gave them the benefit of the doubt because you were trying to see the light within them. And they like that about you, but it's as if, you know, how many times are you going to think you can... this is how I feel like some of you feel. How many times do you think you could kind of play me like that? I'm not going to do this over and over and over again. Thinking that you can just keep on... I'm just getting this like almost taking advantage of it. My kindness and my forgiveness, of my patience. Patience. You know? And what they don't like, Nine of Pentacles, well, I'll be damned. They don't like that, for one thing, you're independent with or without them. a lot of you have big dreams for yourself, big aspirations. You're looking to be financially very stable. Some of you are very, financially stable on your own. That you don't need them, as much as they may feel like. And maybe that's part of why this devil energy is coming in, is that like that insecurity, that own self-talk that they give to themselves, that maybe because they may not feel like they're worth it or they measure up, that they have to somehow play these games. Anyway, it's as if they just feel like they don't like the fact that, I think some of you guys have options that they're not aware of, but you are. You're aware of them. Like, it's as if, Taurus, you're almost giving them, I don't want to say giving them this chance, but it's like, I feel like some of you even chose this person over a lot of different options that you may have had, or another option. It doesn't have to be multiple. But Taurus, I feel like they see that you will be good with or without them, and that you can move on to someone else should it not work with you. Yeah, you'll be hurt. Yeah, you may feel like it was a bit of a waste of your time. But if it's the best choice for yourself, you're going to make it. And they'll be sleeping on you. Straight up, look at that. Snoring like a baby. They'll be sleeping on you. Again, I'm just, maybe that, and now that I say it, this whole devil energy is just their own insecurity. And instead of just being straight up and upfront, they just want to keep up this illusion. And maybe that's why they're pulling back. Maybe that's why they're unsure of going all the way through, because they may not feel like they're measuring up, or that they're even worth it for some of you. Not all. But regardless, I don't know, some of them may feel like they want to be alone. They don't want a commitment. They want their own options open. And they're just not telling you that, Taurus. Again, take what resonates. This is what I find interesting. What they like the most about this connection, the Seven of Swords. More air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Taurus, I feel like they think they can keep up this facade. They can keep up this not having to really say what's on their mind, really have to say their truth. That as long as they're saying the right things, as long as they're taking you out to dinner, as long as they keep you intrigued, that's really all they have to do. They don't have to really open up and tell you anything. They don't really have to show some sort of emotional devotion. I'm feeling like this person's very much into their words. Oh yeah, I'm into you. Yeah, I like you. Yeah, I want to, have more with you. But when push comes to shove, there's no efforts being made. And it's just like this whole facade of keeping you in this vision of, okay, something's eventually going to happen. Something's eventually going to bloom from this. I mean, they wouldn't be asking me out. They wouldn't be flirting with me. They wouldn't be, that type of energy. They wouldn't be still trying to hit me up and seeing how I'm doing if they weren't interested, right? Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords? Yeah. So the Six of Wands. I'm still getting this energy of keeping up that facade. A lot of ego here, Taurus. Again, it could also be a fire sign. A lot of fire, a lot of air. Just like this victory of still not having to open up, to still being the person who's kind of running the show, almost. And hoping that you will still have the patience and still give them, the time, the praise, the adoration. I feel like a lot of you, it's like you give this person an ego boost. And that they'll be victorious and still keeping up this I almost want to say half-assed. Like, I feel like some of you feel like it's very half-assed. And still getting the benefit of it all. Still getting the reward of it all. From being with you. That's some bullshit. To be honest. Some of you guys have like a candle on right now, or you're really into candles. They may be into candles. Some of you guys have a chandelier in your like dining room, your living room. Maybe they do. I don't, that's confirmation. What they don't like is the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like Taurus, when enough is enough and all said is done, when they try to keep up with their smooth words, with their, oh, Taurus, you're looking really good, or Taurus, like, let's go kick it, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. You're not really showing me anything else other than you like the way I look, or that you want to hook up, or that you're just saying everything I want to hear, but not truly putting any effort in it. And then they see you start to retract. They see you start to close off. They see you not opening up like you may have before. And they're like, oh, what's wrong? Like, why are you acting this way? Well, because I can't help but notice your energy. A thing I say, people lie, energy doesn't. So when you feel that energy of, you know, them not wanting to really put in the effort or the work that you're waiting for, that you're expecting, you're going to close yourself off. And some of you have. And they don't like that you've closed yourself off to it. That you're not playing their games. And I feel like it's really an energy you're coming into now, Taurus. Either now or recently, you're just like, I'm not doing it anymore. And unless you can show me elsewise, then I'll start to open up. But till then, you know, what you see is what you get. Their highest hopes for this is the Nine of Swords. I mean, that they can still have you. That they don't have to worry about any costs to what their actions may be doing that's not really showing the love or the dedication that they want to put into it. Others of you, I feel like they want you to have them on your mind as much as they have you on theirs. That it's like this mind game. You know, still worrying if this is going to work out. Still worrying if this is worth it. That if this person's for you. Or just, I'm sorry guys, I can't help but feel like there's just like, they want to do the least amount of work, you know, but still get all the benefits as if they're doing everything. And it's as if what I'm getting from the Nine of Swords in their highest hopes is that they don't want to worry about it. They don't want to stress, worried that you're starting to catch on, or that you're not going to, you know, as much as you want to turn away, as much as you want to close yourself off, that you're still going to be willing to be with them. Again, a strong sexual energy coming from this. But let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here for their highest hopes for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Oh. So we have the Eight of Cups. You know, I'm getting this sense of naivety. Like they're hoping that you're still going to be waiting for them to return for that ninth cup that you've been wishing, that you've been waiting for, that you've been waiting for them to show up. I don't like this energy, Taurus. I'm going to be honest. You know, if this is their highest hopes, it's almost as if like I'm getting, sorry Taurus, the time went out on my camera. It only records for so long. What I was saying is that I'm almost getting this sense of like they're hoping that when they know they're kind of driving you crazy, not so much driving you crazy, but having you worried, stressed, wondering if it's still working out, if it's still for you, if they still like you, if, you know, they're still interested in you, that you'll still be waiting there for them to bring that cup and to give you that, like, affirmation that, yeah, I'm still here, Taurus. Don't worry. I may not be responding to your texts, your calls. I may cancel our plans, but, you know, I'm still with you. And that's, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, Taurus. And I'm also drawn to the shooting star right here. So I don't know if you guys have, like, seen a shooting star recently, or you will, or if you have something like a shooting star tattooed onto you, or it's some part of something in your house, like a painting or whatever. I feel like almost, Taurus, they don't want you to know how bad they want you in their lives, or how much they want you to be a part of their life, and they're keeping that hidden. They're not wanting to expose that either because they have some sort of ego problem, or because they just don't want to show their vulnerability, show like that, almost their inner child in some way of opening up and being completely honest with how they feel. They rather just keep you guessing and waiting and hoping and wishing than to really put all their cards on the table. It's really what I'm getting from that. So I don't know, Taurus. It's not the best energy I'm feeling, to be honest. And energy always changes. I'm not saying this person's always going to remain the same, but I feel like until someone establishes some sort of boundaries, or some sort of demands some sort of truth or closure, I feel like it's just going to be this repeating cycle. Their deepest fears is the Ace of Pentacles. So, Taurus, I really feel like you're just going to take your worth, your value that you know you have, and move it to something else, to something better, to something more valuable of your time. Whether that's another person, whether that's another, like, advancing yourself in your career, just not spending any more time or energy on this person and taking your energy elsewhere to really begin somewhere new. To, you know, put a done deal on this and to just move forward with something else. Because the games are getting boring, you know. How many times are you going to play Duck, Duck, Goose till it's like, enough? It's as if, you know, I know my worth. I know what love I can give. I know that I'm loyal. I know that I'm patient, understanding. And I know I can take it elsewhere should I need to, because it's not what I deserve. And they're afraid you will very well do that. Should they take too long, should they keep on playing these games. Alright, I almost said Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer or have that somewhere in your chart, but Taurus, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended version. We're going to see the likely outcome of this situation and any advice for you going into November. But before we go, I will pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle Guide. I'm going to ask my guides to provide the energy that they feel, this person, whether they're communicating it or not, how they feel towards this connection they have with you, Taurus, or how they feel towards you overall. So let's see how they feel towards you. How do they feel towards Taurus, or what's their energy towards this connection? See, you know what? This could be the one. It's like, why the games then? Why the bullshit? Why the up and down? Why the confusion? It's because I really do feel like something within them, whether it's insecurity, whether it's pain from the past, it could be, you know, seeing this child here, even pain from childhood, traumas or just experiences that they had in the past could lead them to not opening up, to, you know, leaving you unsure of where this is going, or to even play games as far as that goes. But they do feel like you could be the one, Taurus. despite it all, despite all the crap, despite all the ego, despite all the closed offness and the passive aggression, even for some of you, they feel like you could be the one. So we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended version. If you're interested in joining me on Vimeo, go ahead and check the description box. If this is where we depart, Taurus, I really hope you enjoyed this. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. And again, if you want to see how you can win the Casanova Tarot deck for yourself, go ahead and check the description box to see how you can win. I love you, Taurus, and I wish you all the best. Take care.